Hey guys, how are ya? Austin here. For those of you guys who are watching the replay, how are you doing? And give me a minute. I've got to let people know that I am here. It looks like we are good. Drop in the chat and let me know that you guys can hear me good. This is the first time I've live streamed in a while. So yeah, I wanted to come to you guys and hang out with you. So let me know if you can hear me. Drop in the chat, and probably a little bit of a delay. So let me know if you guys can hear me so far. So yeah, cool. Gonna hang out with you for probably about 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Oh, I got Bella with me. She's laying down. Gotta let the algorithm know that I'm here, all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, drop in the chat. Let me know you're here. Somebody chat me. Please. Hit me up. Because I don't know if y'all can even hear me. Cool. Hey, Derek. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Let me turn my volume up a little bit. Move my microphone. So, how are everybody doing? That sounded weird. I'm getting over, I think, having a head cold. So I've had that going on. So that's fun. So I want to get a few more people here, guys, and just have you all hang out with me for a little bit. And I'm thinking about trying to get back into streaming and do more of these. Try to at least do one every other day or so, if not daily. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. I like streaming. I just kind of got out of the habit of doing it, and so yeah, you're gonna hear the dogs occasionally. That was Raider. So let's see. We got about 15 people. People are starting to pile in or come in, if you will. So yeah, let's talk about kind of what's going on in the overall market. So we've got a situation. I just put out a video talking about, is crypto bleeding out? Is the overall market kind of does it have like a slow bleeding wound, if you will, right? And I kind of feel like it does, and I feel like it's going to be here for a while. We've got the situation playing out with the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Right here, as of the recording of this live stream, you can see that the Dow's down 425, the Nasdaq's down 250, 260. These are pretty decent, dramatic moves down. Even if you don't have any stocks or anything like that, if you think you shouldn't care about stock market, you should, because it does impact crypto, right? It does. It absolutely. The two are somewhat interconnected, if you will. And so, kind of traditionally what's going on with crypto is impacted by the stock market, right? And so you've got a situation here where this is a pure result of a couple of things. Number one, let me make this a little bit bigger for you, by the way. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So yeah, what you've got going on here is a couple of things. You've got the Russia-Ukraine crisis. You've got oil per barrel, $110, possibly on its way to $150. Craziness. That impacting the price of fuel, the price of gas. You've got gas $5 a gallon in California. Here in Texas, it's like $3.50, give or take. I have to buy diesel because I drive a diesel truck, so it's north of $4 for me, right there. And ultimately, the impact of that is that you have things cost more. You have fuel and gas cost more. You have we still have inflation going on here in the United States as well as globally. You have that going on as well. And so you have all of these things added up to create a situation that is not overly very positive, all right? And then, so yeah, I fully expect it to continue to have an effect on top of crypto, right? All right, so with that said, hey, by the way, got about 40 people here live. Can you please hit the like button? Everybody smash the like button if you would. That lets the algorithm know that I'm here. Drop in the chat. I've only had like 3 chats. It's crazy. Drop in the chat, please. Y'all drop in the chat. Let me know what y'all think. So we're getting viewers come in and drop and coming in and all kind of stuff. Okay, so Brad says, Crow coin thoughts, buy the dip. Hell yeah. I'm a huge, major fan, Brad, of Crow coin. Right, where is that bad boy at? Right there, Cronos. Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to call it Crowcoin. I know it's Cronos now. Crowcoin, I mean, I'm a long-term, big-time fan, absolutely. So, yeah, I think it's definitely going to go up for sure. I think crypto will recover after the Russian invasion, Kitso said. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing about the Russian invasion, guys. It's not going to be resolved anytime soon. I think Russia kind of thought they were going to roll in and they were going to just roll over the Ukrainians, and that's not happening. You know, it's turning into a much more longer term, drawn out affair than I think Russia believed it would. The Ukrainians are fighting back, and it's also really the first major war, if you will, with social media impact, and you've got a lot of social media things going on related to this, and a lot more coverage. I think Russia is definitely, everything is transpiring. The ruble dropping to all-time lows. The banking industry inside of Russia just being almost completely decimated. Russia being cut out of the SWIFT payment systems. That's like interbank transfers, things of that nature, and all the other things goes with that. All the sanctions. It's crazy what's going on. What's been going on with this war as it relates to the public reaction too, right? And I don't think, personally, my opinion, for what it's worth, I don't think Russia really counted on that, in that the entire world is really looking at them with eyes on them now, and everybody's pulling out. I mean, like, there's company after company that's no longer going to do business in Russia. American Express, as an example, is one I just saw this morning that they're pulling out. So what do you guys think about that? Drop in the chat. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that socially what's happening, because it's almost like a social effect, right? So, like, for example, American Express pulling out or not doing business with Russia anymore. American Express is as an example, but there's bunches of other companies, but I'm just using that as an example. American Express is highly aware of the optics of that, of the impact. So the executive leadership of American Express says, okay, this Russia thing's going on. There's other companies that are pulling out. We need to pull out, and then, oh, by the way, do a press release that we, American Express, are no longer going to do business with Russia. So you have this kind of cyclical effect that's going on, and I don't think Russia really counted on that or thought about that per se, right? All of these companies just lining up and saying, you know what? We're not going to do this, because of the social pressure there is on companies these days to be, to be politically correct and to be politically in line with what's going on from the social sentiment aspect of this. It's crazy. What do y'all think? Drop in the chat. Let me know. You guys are not very chatty today. Hit the like button, please. We've got about 50 plus people here, so please hit the like button. That'll help tell the algorithm that I am here. All right. So let me know. Drop in the chat. What do you think? So Zombie Inu TV says this crisis was caused by NATO getting too close to Russia. Sad but true. All right. I get you. I hear that. It's interesting. Brenda, hold. Let the war go through its BS, recover. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I definitely understand that. Okay. So, yeah, drop in the chat, guys. You guys are not very chatty today. I guess you don't really want to talk, per se, right? What do y'all think about my new LED mood lighting I got going back here? See how it's red? It's red because we're obviously in a red market. All right. See, there's a tie in there. There's a method to the madness across the board. All right, so we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum doing their thing. Bitcoin, guys, is backed off of that $45,000 mark. We know that, and it was looking really good for a while. Ethereum is fallen dramatically below that $3,000 price range that we want or needed it. And you can see the chart action right here where my mouse is. You see it's just it's just moving down. Again, it's all the reasons I talked about earlier, right? It's moving down. We've also got, and you guys know I look at this all the time, the fear and greed index. 2 days ago, we were at a 52 and a 50 respectively, like 2 and 3 days ago. And now we're at, yesterday we were at a 39. Today we're at a 33. So we've got that transpiring. And if you don't know what the fear and greed index is, really the way I think about it is it measures social sentiment and social behavior and kind of among millions and millions and millions and millions of retail people like you and I are retail, right? And so that's what I love about it. It's an aggregate of it, right? It has all these different data points. And so I think it's very relevant in that regard. All right, cool. Okay, we're getting some people commenting. How do I feel about Zombie Inu? I'm a major fan. I have been holding Zombie Inu. I did some sponsored videos with them a while back. They're talking to me about continuing to do some more videos on the channel. I'm a major fan of guys of Zombie Inu. I think it's a great project. I love their art. I love their NFTs. I mean, I just love their everything. They're a very, very well run crypto project, and I love some stuff that I think they're going to be doing. I'm not stuff they're coming out with. I think I'm a huge fan. So whoever asked me that, Trigger Trey, Mr. Dino, what do you think about Baby Doge? Man, I'll tell you what, Baby Doge. Let's look at Baby Doge real quick. Let's see here. If I can spell today, Baby Doge. Here's the thing, Baby Doge. Let's see. Where was go to the website. Baby Doge is interesting for me in that it has a ton of holders, right? And it's a good project. It's one of those that when I look at it, I'm like, what's the utility? Kind of what is it? What does it do? And there's like Baby Doge and things like that. It's one of those ones where the utility's hard for me. Okay, I tend to want to invest in tokens and projects that have a utility, that have something, that they do something. Now, not everyone out there has that, right? And so, but they've done real well. I mean, they've really done well, and it's continued to stick around. And I know they have a really fantastic community. And I think it's a great project for people that like it and that's in it. I mean, I'm totally cool with Baby Doge. I think it's one of those that's really interesting to watch. It's always kind of been interesting to me because of that lack of that utility scenario. So on Baby Doge. All right. So there you go. Mr. Gold, crypto profit from this chaos. Russia decides you. Yep. Thank you for Zombie. So Crow has a great ecosystem building, and personally, I have 2x my investment in Crow nodes in a month. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look into Crow nodes. That's really, who asked that? What's yours called? That's your screen name. No, I apologize. That wasn't you. J Nick Foos. Yeah, I'm gonna look into the Crow node stuff and the node stuff. I've been kind of seeing some content pop up on that. I want to get into that, and I want to dig into that. That's something I haven't really done before, and I want to check that out on that. So, yeah. Cool. Let's see what else we got. The NFTs are coming. Cool. So Tatum says, do I still hold Cliff Inu? Yes, I still hold Clifford Inu. I mean, actually, Clifford has been going up recently. Let me look at my little chart here real quickly that I look at. I track everything on that. I mean, Clifford Inu is up 42% in the last 24 hours. So Clifford Inu is crushing it. It's been coming back really, really nicely. So yes, I still hold Clifford Inu. I'm definitely on board there. Is Inuasha now looking dodgy after their contract change? I'm personally holding. No, at Zombie Inu TV, I don't think Inuasha is looking dodgy at all. That I think the contract changed because their Twitter account got hacked and all that kind of stuff. That whole thing. And they upgraded and went to the V2 Yasha contract. I mean, what I like about them is that they are truly an incubator. And if you look at some of the projects that have been coming out, they're doing a lot. They're trying to do a lot of really good things, like the World Peace Token, the Plant DAO, the Scientific DAO that's coming. I think that they're always looking to do some good stuff. So yeah, I like them. Let's see. Jonathan, are you? How about Pinu? I'm still holding. Yes, I'm still holding Piccolo Inu. Cards on the table. I'm upside down in it, and but I think as a really good dev team, the leader, Sophia, and everybody over there doing. I think that it's just one of those things. They've been impacted by the overall market downturn, and so yeah, I'm still holding it. Mr. Gold, you've almost abandoned Saitama. No, I haven't. That's a really good question, so I want to thank you for bringing that up. No, I haven't abandoned Saitama. Let me pull up Saitama's chart. I have not abandoned Saitama. And so, by the way, I did a video, I think it was it was yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't remember now. I've slept since then. I've had a little bit of a head cold here, by the way. I'm getting over it. But Saitama, Mr. Gold, thanks for asking the question. No, I have not abandoned them, and it's one of those things where I still hold my almost 2 trillion tokens. I think that's the number. I haven't looked at it and recently with obviously all the reflections. It's probably over 2 trillion now. I haven't sold one single token. I'm on record as stating that. And where I'm at is I want to see Saitama launch. I want to see it go live. I want to see I know it is out, but I want to see swap. I want to see all those things. And I want to see more exchanges. I said that in my video the other day. I have backed away from doing as many Saitama videos because I'm trying to take my channel in a little bit broader direction. So what I'm trying to do for you guys, if you've noticed on my channel, I've been doing a lot more like market updates, tax videos, regulation videos, because I looked at it and I want to do more videos for you guys on additional other broader topics like overall market conditions, what's going on, overall market opportunities, regulation, taxation, things of that nature. And so I'm still here. I'm still going to cover Saitama, just not as much as I have been. That's really it. And yeah, there you go. So, all right, guys, hit the like button if you would. We need to tell the algorithm, hey, that we're here. So I'd like to get us to 60 likes if we could. So we got about 100 people watching live. So thanks for spending a little bit of your time with me. But yeah, and so if we can get to 60 likes, I would really greatly appreciate that. So somebody's asking, do I know where the analytics tab went on Shiba Swap? No, I do not. I think that they're in there's basically like Shiba Swap V2, and they're doing a lot around Shiba Swap right now, guys. They really are. And so I think that you'll continue to kind of see that evolve. So Ben Mikowski, what's your thoughts on Lyst? I don't have any thoughts on Lyst. Let's see. What is that? Is it right here? Nope. Okay. Let me look on Dex Tools. So you can hear the sniffles, right? So let me do this. Get another window. Hold on just a minute. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Nope. Well, okay, somebody drop there it is, crypto list, is that it? Like it's just out. I'm assuming this is it, down 6%. Okay, so 243 holders, market cap's $1 million, daily volume, total liquidity. Let me see, what is their website? Crypto list, invest confidently in crypto list to do your own research project. So is it? It's like a research. Like a kind of like an all-in-one app to do research. Like, is that what I'm thinking? Oh, okay. RM Docs offers different. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. I don't have an opinion on this one yet. I need to look into this one a little bit more. Whoever asked me that. So this is interesting. Several key partnerships provide true value. RM Docs offers different levels of doxing vetting. Safe Solidity provides a detailed safe survey. Okay. Projects earn badges, which are displayed. Okay, cool. All right, so it looks like obviously they're trying to give you kind of a one-stop shop scenario to help get more information. They're partnering with some people. It's actually pretty cool to kind of do some vetting and things like that. I mean, guys, anything that will help you make better decisions, I'm a fan of, right? So this is really pretty cool. So it's just out, right? When did it launch? Oh, okay, here we go. Well, no, I got 5 minutes on here. I'm just Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, we launched on 26th of January. So yeah, it's been out for what, about a month and a half, give or take. This is interesting. All right, I'll have to check this one out. But I like that they're doing. I like the partnership scenario where we're partnering with RM Docs. Safe Solidity provides a detailed safe cert audit. They earn badges, etc. That's pretty cool. Interesting. It's pretty sweet. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Interesting. Sorry about that. Hayes dude, would you ever consider doing a video on the upcoming red token from Cliff? Their Telegram said it should be out in the next few weeks. Yeah, Hayes dude, I mean, you guys know I do a lot of stuff. If it comes from the Yasha incubator, I do, I'll do a video on them. So yeah, most likely I will be. Absolutely. So there you go. All right, cool. We got to 66 likes. All right, let's get to, can you guys help me get to 100 likes? We got about 130 people here. The likes actually do help, guys. So please, if you're getting any value out of this, drop in the chat. Let me know your questions. I'm here hanging out with you guys. I'm going to hang out with you for about an hour or so. Just, you know, I want to start doing some more live streams. You guys drop in the chat. Let me know if you guys want me to do some more live streams. I just kind of got out of the habit of doing it. And, you know, I'm not opposed to doing it again. Yeah, so cool. All right, let's see here. So let me see what we got here. Let me go back here real quickly. So the overall market's still down that 3.4%. Volt Inu, man, is on fire. Let me look up Volt. Volt is just everywhere, man. Volt Inu. All right, we've had a little bit of a. You know what? Let me do it on Dex Tools. It's just better. Can you guys hear me all right? I'm assuming you can. That is a ton of zeros, isn't it? Look at all those zeros. Let's see what we got. Days. So yeah, 19th of December, 11,000 holders, $37 million market cap. I wish I would have got into Volt early. I really do. That's a good. Wow, their liquidity looks great. Looks great compared to their market cap. Really, really good. Really. You know, I'm a fan of Volt Inu. I think these guys are doing some cool stuff, and I do not own any Volt. I do not. And I'm thinking I need to pick some up. Oh yeah, it's on Ethereum and BSC, and yeah, looks pretty good. All right, cool. I'm a fan. I am a fan of Volt. So there you go. Jake Gagan just hit me up. Did you guys know that Jake Gagan lost his channel and he's got it back? So Jake Gagan is back in business, so that's pretty cool. His channel is back up and running. So yeah, okay. So Trigger Trey, I don't have an opinion on Shintama. I haven't even looked at it, so there you go on that one. Hey, this is nothing against them. Just be aware, only put money into it that you can afford. I say the same thing about Shiba Inu, Saitama, Clifford Inu, whatever it is, right? So just, you know, that be aware is not anything bad about Shintama. It's just protect yourself, you know, when you're looking at these new community tokens, things like that, right? So, but no, I don't know anything about Shintama per se. Brian, should I give up on Doge? 12 cents. Man, Brian, I don't know. That's a tough one. I own some Dogecoin, man. And you know, it's just languishing. You know, that's really what it is. It's 12 cents. This doesn't really seem to do much. Even when the market turns really green, it doesn't. I would tell you if you're upside down in it, it's hard to take a loss on it and maybe just look at it as a long-term hold depending upon what your situation is. Again, not investing advice, right? So yeah, just kind of look at it that way. There's really not a good answer. I think something will happen with Dogecoin at some point in the future. We just don't really know what it will be. I think we just have a ton. I mean, look at the market cap, 16 billion. We have a ton of holders of Dogecoin. I think people are it's just sitting in people's wallets, you know. So what is up with Shiba Doge? As far as I know, Shiba Doge is doing well. So let me. Really great project, by the way, Shiba Doge. Yeah, I mean, Shiba Doge has been impacted by the overall kind of market pullback here. I mean, that's really what it is, right? It's not a Shiba Doge, you know, specific thing. Shiba Doge right there. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this chart. I mean, this chart looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, we had this was a pullback related to kind of market conditions. We've moved back up, and there, you know, we've established a little bit higher, you know, we've come back and now we're moving up and a little bit higher highs and higher lows. But at the end of the day, I'll tell you this: Shiba Doge is the guys behind it really smart, executing. They've got their 888-year manifesto plan. They're rock solid. So I think Shiba Doge is a good one. Yeah, so that's what I've got on those guys. Somebody said, "You love me when I miss the pronunciation." Yeah, you know me, I'm always gonna have mistakes, right? Thoughts on Tonic and H-Bar? I don't really have any thoughts on Tonic and H-Bar. I know H-Bar was the hot one for a while, and I think that they're probably pretty decent, but I haven't really looked at them. So there you go. Somebody says do more live streams. There you go. Cool. Yep. All right. Good morning. Quick question. How do you think the Shiba ecosystem will help out the token? Cornelius is asking me that. I think that the overall ecosystem, ultimately is long term is going to impact Shiba. I mean, obviously, I talk about that in every video, right? I think that the ecosystem that Shiba Inu is building out is going to be state of the art. I think it's going to be really, really cool, and ultimately, it's going to raise the price of the token over time. So yeah. Let's see what you got here. Shibtoro community. Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it. Somebody's asking me, will I ever make a Shiba Inu burn video? Yeah, I've got some stuff coming up. I'm going to be talking with Stephen Cooper about some stuff we can do together. So, yes, I've got some Shiba Inu burn videos and things like that. So, just stay tuned. Stephen Cooper, the head of Bigger Entertainment, and I are talking, or in the process of trying to talk. So, yeah, appreciate you on that. Shibtoro, cool. Wow, I got some Shibtoro people in the house. Cool. Let's see. Cover Tectonic. Check it out now. It's a great crypto. All right, let's see what Tectonic is. I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Somebody give me what's the ticker or what's the symbol for Tectonic, and I'll look it up. Somebody drop in there and let me know, and I'll look it up. Let's see. Hey, Glenn, I didn't know you were here, man. Good to see you, buddy. Let me look at your. What did you say? Shibarmi, what do you have of quant? I don't have any quant RAM codes. I've heard about it though. Piccolo Inu, Bubba G. I've already talked about it. I own it and I'm upside down in it, but I'm holding. Glenn Field, hey man, Glenn. Thanks for talking about this. Ultimately, this conflict will drive the biggest adoption of crypto. Yep, I know, Glenn. I hear you. Let's see, Glenn, I just made you a moderator. There you go. I know you were excited about that. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate you, man. Somebody drop me the symbol for Tectonic on so I can look it up, please. I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. Somebody, am I planning to visit the UK? Yeah, I'd love to go to the UK. I was going to go there with my dad before he passed away back in 2008. UK is definitely on my list of places I want to go. All right, guys, can y'all help me get to 125 likes? If you're new here and you haven't already done so, please smash the like button right below with the video. Smash the like button. That tells the algorithm I'm here and blah, 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 blah. So Tony Snoo, thanks for the super chat. How do I feel about the new BTTC? It's not really on my radar, and that's really it. With almost 18,000 cryptos, it's not on my radar, Tony. So that's just the truth. But thanks for the super chat. There's so many, you can't see them all, right? Let's see what we got here. Oh, Tonic. Okay, so it's Tonic. Let's see if that's the symbol for Tectonic. All right. Oh, there we go. Tectonic governance, VVS. Holders 30,000. Mm-hmm. 16 million. Okay. Hadn't done much of anything. That's a governance token. Maybe that's not the right one. I'm gonna have to look into that one. I'll dig into that one. Maybe do a video on them or something like that. Thanks, Ted. Symbol is tonic. Interesting. All right. So let's see. Captain Inu, they have their NFT. I heard good things of Wilson. I've heard good things about Captain Inu. So there you go. Don't know what Jake Gagan is, but Jake Gagan is a content creator here on YouTube. Funny one, and his channel got taken down for no real apparent reason, but he's back. So there you go. Mike Mills, what are your thoughts on ETH fan burn ecosystem? It pays out reflections in ETH. Mike, I know that Dell Crypto is a part of it, and I know it's real active on Twitter. I personally have not really. I've heard good things, right? I've heard it's pretty cool. I don't have any of it. I'm not into it. I'm not holding any of it, right? And but that's really it. I just don't know. I don't know enough. I haven't looked at it, Mike, to be honest with you. Again, like almost 18,000 cryptos. You know what? I want to see what the number is. CoinGecko only shows about 13,000, but if you go to CoinMarketCap, it shows 18,000 cryptos. So I'm like, where's the other 5,000? It's funny. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Tonics on the Cronos blockchain. Interesting. Robot Shiba Ivan. I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion on it, honestly. So there you go about that. Let me say, I like just answering questions. This is kind of fun. Any interest in Jasmy? You know what? I haven't looked at Jasmy. I need to. I've heard some interesting things about them. Not in a bad way. I've heard it's really pretty darn cool. Let's see. I covered Volt Inu, guys. I definitely think Volt's a pretty good one. So there we go. All right, cool. All right, so what else y'all want to talk about? Let me see what's going on kind of in the overall market conditions. All right, cool. We're at 127 likes. Thank you. Appreciate that. The Dow has come back a little bit, so it's come back, but from where it was at. I just think, here's what I think, guys. At the end of the day, what is this Funko CEO? Funko CEO talks earnings, pop culture. Funkos are these little guys right here. See these little fun pop guys? These are Funkos. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I've got those. What do y'all think about my new lighting? It's pretty cool, isn't it? My little LED lighting in the back. I'm trying to up my studio game a little bit. Here we go, right? Okay. The overall market and crypto is interesting. I think that right here, right now, they are coupled. They are kind of together. I think we've got an overall consensus thing where people are just, I think there's too much fear. You got fuel and gas at going up. You've got everything happening and like that. It's crazy what is going on. Dustin is asking about, did I miss any coverage on Lilly? Lilly is an interesting one. Where is Lilly? Let's look at that one. I do own some Lilly. I did buy some on the launch and did get some. And if we look at the 14-day on it, kind of what I kind of thought it would, it has really kind of stabilized and really is kind of doing this sideways consolidation thing. And again, I think it's a direct corollary with Lilly to the overall market. I think that Lilly is going to ultimately continue to be a bigger project. I think it's going to do well over time, and I hold some, I have some, and so I'm just going to hold for the long term, and just because I think long term, I think it's going to be a good project, and from the value of the tokens, what I mean. So yeah, so that's my opinion on Lilly. All right, cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. So a couple of people asking about Lilly, so there you go. I talked about that. Terrarium, by the end of the year, I'll be a millionaire guaranteed. So Terrarium is one that I think is it on here? Yeah. I wish I would have got in earlier on this one. If you guys don't know about Terrarium, these guys are doing some cool stuff. There's another content creator here on YouTube. His name is Awesome, Auszome, Awesome Austin. All right. He's a cool guy. I've talked with him. I met him on Sandstorm's stream that I did a couple of weeks ago where I went on with Sandstorm and those guys, and he has been involved with these guys for a while. He was able to get in on the pre-sale, and this is an interesting one. I love what Terrarium is doing. This is a cool one. I think I'm going to put some money into Terrarium, and because I think what their long-term strategy is, is some cool stuff. So that's one that I like. So whoever asked me about Terrarium or was asking, quiz. Yeah, I missed out on this one. I think I wish I would have got in on this one a little bit earlier. And so yeah, let me let's do 3,241 holders. This is one I kind of wish I would have gotten in on earlier. So you can't catch them all, right? So that's one that I wish I would have been in a little bit earlier. Let's see what else we got here. Funko Pops, cool. Lighting is cool. New to crypto in your channel, but you're the best. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Here you go. Nathan, Shibtoro community loves your genuine way. We donated $25K to Ukraine as well. Great things are coming. Wow. Very cool, Nathan. Thanks for the super chat. Didn't need to do that, and I applaud you guys giving 25 grand to the Ukraine scenario. Let's see. Let me pull you up on Dex Tools. Shibtoro. There we go. Up 2%. You guys, 16 February, so been around for a little bit. Pretty cool. So kind of giving you a shout out here on my channel, my live. So thanks for that, Nathan, for the super chat. But anybody who puts up 25K to the Ukrainian conflict needs to get a little bit extra eyeballs on them, in my opinion. So let me see y'all's website. So shibtoro.io. Pretty cool. All right. So deflationary token, blockchain, 10% of, 1%, excuse me, buy and sell, burn continuously. Oh, so you got a built-in burn. That's pretty cool. Use case. Okay, but also gives to charities in need. Okay, cool. So that's one of your stated utilities. That's interesting. All right, I love it. So you're already executing and all that. I like that. Enter 5 verify team. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here, hanging out with me, Nathan. Appreciate it. All right, good stuff, man. Got a white paper and everything. Utility. I like it. All right, cool. All right, guys. we're gonna probably do this for another 30 minutes or so. All right, we got. Let's get to 150 likes. If you guys would, we're at 137 now. So help me get to 150 likes if you would. Volt is where it's at. Shirio, spelled tectonic. Yep. We already covered all that. Shiba Doge. I think it's not a bad time to buy Shiba Doge. We talked about Shiba Doge earlier. Who's asking that? Ernesto. I think that if you're looking at Shiba Doge long term, and they're executing on their NFT, they've got a massive vision of where they want to go. Again, non-investing advice, right? I think Shiba Doge is going to be around for the long haul. I really do. I really, really do. Joe Otero, Dogelon Mars, the old Elon, huh? What's going on with them? Let's see. Dogelon Mars, Elon. Man, look at that. Ranked 163, man. They're going to break. I think when we get the markets turning back on, I think Elon is going to break into the top 100. Absolutely insane. Have they added any utility yet? The answer is probably no, right? And I'm not slamming Dogelon Mars. I've said this in videos. The thing about Dogelon Mars is the utility. It's kind of similar to what we talked about when we talked about Baby Doge. I'm not slamming either of these two projects, but these kind of make me scratch my head. And not like I'm like questioning their ethics or morality. It's more like I'm kind of like, I get it. They're massive. They have massive communities. And all that kind of stuff. But when I look at community tokens, I always want to know what's the utility. What's it going to do? What are things, what is the utility? What's the use case? And the fact that Dogelon Mars doesn't really have one. Yes, I know it's going to be the currency of Mars and those things like that. But it's interesting for me to watch. This is my wife. Hold on just a minute. I have to answer it. Hey, baby, I'm on a live stream. Love you, baby. Bye. There you go. That was my wife calling me. So anyway, that's where I'm at on this one. I think it's cool. I think it's a great project that has done extremely well. And yeah, it's interesting to watch, right? I've done some Dogelon Mars videos. You guys know I have. Yeah, there we go. What do I think about Shiba Inu? You still good? Yeah, I still love Shiba Inu. You guys know I cover it every day. Right now, Volt is working on Volt Swap, also Incubator 2. Thanks for that, Rowdy. That's interesting. Good to know. All right, cool. Let's see what else. I'm just looking at the chats here. Shintama really looks good. Liking where they had it. Cool. Out of the mini. Let's see. Hit the like. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Super early. Thank you. Okay, cool. Wow, we're caught up on chat. Here we go. So yeah, okay, all right, 157 likes. Thanks, cool. Thanks, guys. So overall market conditions right here, right now, guys. I mean, this is where we're at. I think we're going to be treading these proverbial waters for a while, and I just don't see it coming to an end soon. Keep your eye on Bitcoin and Ethereum. If Bitcoin goes below 30,000, I think we're going to go even more south than that. But you know, that's a long way away. But I just don't want to see that happen, right? And So, Junior, welcome back. Why is it that Cardano can't even go up, not even $1? Why? Cardano is definitely a situation where it has moved up, right, in the last 7 days. And right here, right now, Cardano has a lot of selling pressure on it overall, kind of in general. And now being number 9 out of all of the top, 18,000 cryptos that are out there, it does move with the market conditions. Now, with that said, when Bitcoin and Ethereum were just raging, about a week or two ago, whatever, Cardano wasn't really doing much. And I just don't think there's a lot. I think Cardano is really kind of a sleeping giant right now. I own Cardano, but I have a multi-year hold strategy for Cardano. I'm looking at it like holding it for years, okay? It's not one of those, I think it's going to really do anything major in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months. I think it will get north of $1, but it will only get north of $1 when it gets some even more catalyst, which by the way, there's catalysts coming out every day. I look at the news on Cardano every day, guys. I do. And there's some good stuff coming out on Cardano. In fact, like right here, you could see I had an article pulled up. Cardano addresses with 100,000 plus ADA surge again as prices down 66% from all-time high. So we've got Cardano, a lot of Cardano wallets, hodling, there you go, a lot of ADA. And I think it's just a situation where it's just kind of languishing. It's kind of a sleeping giant, if you will. That's where we're at right here, right now with Cardano. So, and I know people that have millions of dollars in Cardano. So just FYI, I mean, they are firm believers. And every now and then I'll have a chat with one or two of them and say, hey, kind of where are your stance? And they're like, oh, we're in, so, there you go. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got. I'm just reading some comments here. Thoughts on Spell token? Ernesto, I don't know what Spell is. Is that a new one? Alpha, thanks for the daily content. Just want to tell you about that your video audio is a little too loud. I always have to turn it down. Oh, okay, cool. Let me turn it down a little bit. I think that may do it. All right, hopefully that'll help. Yeah, I've been moving my mic and trying to move it around, trying to find the best way, but thank you for that, Alpha. Appreciate it. Market is very strange. Something big coming. Yeah, I think, by the way, the Federal Reserve is going to be making their announcement on the 15th or the 16th of March related to, are they going to raise the interest rates? And there's rumors, I've said this in a couple of videos, guys, there's rumors that they are going to either A, not raise the rate at all, or B, only raise it 0.25% of a basis point instead of what people are expecting is 0.5%. If they either A, do 0.25% or B, don't raise it at all, expect the markets to go insane green as a bump on that. So just FYI, keep your eye on that, okay? Chris, Cardano was my first crypto purchase. My gut is earlier on, it told me to buy and hold. Yeah, Chris, I know a lot of people. I mean, I'm telling you, I know people that I know people that have millions in it. So there you go. Cardano, if I sell crypto but don't take my money out of the exchange and invest in something else, do I have to pay taxes on the sell? So Buddy Langford is asking, if I sell my crypto but don't take my money out of the exchange and invest in something else, do I have to pay taxes on the sell? The answer is yes, buddy. If you if you sell something and you made a profit on it, you owe taxes on that profit. Yes, you do. Now the question is whether it's long-term gain, whether it's short, you pay short-term gains or long-term gains, or long-term. So short-term is if you've held that crypto for more than for a year, then you will pay short-term gains, which I think is, I haven't looked at lately, is like 15% or 20%. They keep moving the number. But if you held it for less than a year, then you have to pay whatever your normal tax rate is, like 36% or 35 or whatever your normal tax rate is. So there you go, buddy, Langford. So appreciate you hanging out. Do I still believe in Shiba Inu? Hell yeah. I cover it every single day, and I do. Thoughts on Crow and Gala? I love Crow. I love Gala. I do not own Gala. Gala is one that is a point of contention between my buddy Zach and I. Zach got into Gala and has done really, really well. I did not. It was one of those, he told me to buy it. I didn't. And he pretty much makes fun of me on a daily level that I do not own any Gala. And I think Gala is going to be huge, and I need to just go buy some. So there you go. Thoughts on Bone and on Shibarium? I think that you need to own Bone because Bone is going to go up because when Shibarium goes live. And I was looking at that today. There's some really interesting cool coming out. I mean, I think Shibarium is going to be a game changer, man. It's going to really change the ecosystem. So I have bought some Bone and going to be adding some more Bone here in the future. So there you go. So how many coins is considered a big bag? That's a relative question. Thanks for the super chat, Finn's Fire. I can't answer that. It's relative to which token we're talking about. It's relative to you. Like $1,000 for you might be a big bag of something. It might be, and it's relative, right? There's not a single answer to that. And I think you need to look at your situation, Finn's Fire, and just say, hey, what is it I'm trying to accomplish, right? Where am I trying to go, and make investment decisions associated with that, right? And when you're looking at investing in a token, try to identify the profit margin you want to make on that. Okay, if I'm going to go buy Shiba Inu today, or I'm going to go buy, right here, I'm going to go buy Terra, whatever it is. The day you buy it, say, I want to make 30% or 40% on this investment. And then that way you have a number. And then you can either A, take profits along the way to get to that number, or B, you can wait until it hits that number and then sell. So that's how I do it. Or those are different ways to do it. Alpha, it's the recorded videos. To turn it down, you need to go into your audio settings. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hey, Alpha, I don't edit any of my, I do not edit any of my videos. I literally push the button and I record, and then I push stop, and then I'm done. If you'll notice in the very video, at the end of all my videos, and you notice when I look right, I'm looking right at the very end, I'm actually turning off my recording software. So there you go. There's a little bit of peek behind the curtain. There you go. So there you go. Hey Glenn, appreciate you. What's going on? April, May will be the new Bitcoin season. Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing. So Glenn Field, who's one of my mods, he says April, May will be the new BT season. I kind of would tend to agree. I think March is going to be a dead month, frankly. We might get a few blips. We might get something about this whole Federal Reserve scenario that plays out, right? If the Fed decides that they're going to not raise the basis points, or they raise it less than they say they're going to do, we might get an early jump on that. But we will always still have the Russia-Ukraine crisis thing in play, okay? So there you go on that. Ted, what's up with Mononoke? I never covered Mononoke, Ted. I think I did 1 or 2 videos on it back a long time ago, and I haven't been keeping up with it, so my apologies on that, Ted. Crypto Flex, Saitama needs big exchange listings. Saitama will go parabolic getting on Binance. Saitama getting listed on Binance would be like Shiba Inu. Crypto Flex, Russ, I saw a tweet from Russ saying that they weren't even going to try to get listed on Binance because it was going to cost them $300,000 to get listed on Binance. So if that's changed, somebody let me know. Okay, that's the latest that I heard there. So Kaya, should I buy XRP? Man, XRP is a really interesting one. I think the SEC litigation on XRP is going to go for the rest of this year. I've heard rumors that it's already been settled. That literally both sides kind of agreed to a settlement, but of course, yeah, again, that's a rumor, okay, and that they're waiting to kind of reveal the settlement. I don't know if that's true or not, but if the day that SEC lawsuit is settled, XRP is going to explode. It's going to explode. All right. All right, guys, let's get to 200 likes, please. Y'all, please help me get to 200. If you haven't already done so, please smash the like button. Let's get to 200 likes on this. Appreciate you. Let me see. Wow, got some good questions on here. Cool. Somebody said if you're holding for more than a year, to continue to add, does that affect your percentage gains tax? The answer is no. Well, if you own it, if you own a token and you're adding along the year, each add is going to be, a year from that. So if you're looking to only pay, if you want to pay less taxes, you have to hold it for more than a year, right? You have to hold it from when you bought it, right? And so most ways that you sell it, it's first in, no, it's first in, last out. You get my point, right? So yeah, no, if that made sense. My brain didn't quite. My brain didn't quite process that, but I knew what I was trying to say. Somebody's asking, is Doge dead? We covered that. I don't think Doge is dead. I think that Doge is going to move whenever we get some major stuff moving on with it, but I just don't see that happening in the next. I mean, supposedly, the whole rocket ship going up that was paid for within Doge and all that stuff was supposed to be happening. I haven't heard anything about it, so that's what we got on that. Let's see. Bleep bloop. Hey, Austin, is H bar the next big thing? I don't know. H bar has always been very interesting to me. It always is around. I do not own any H bar, but it's always around. There's always people talking about it, and I haven't dug into it a lot, guys, to be honest with you. And let me look at the last 30 days. I mean, that's a pretty standard chart. A lot of just fairly a little bit of volatility, but really going sideways at the end of the day. So I don't have an opinion on H bar. It's not really on my radar. Okay, cool. Oh, so Finsfire, you have over 1 trillion volt. Would that be considered a big bag? I don't know. I mean, it probably is. It'd be like, I mean, again, big is relative, right? Big is relative. If it, 1 trillion volt in new tokens, and if it goes up, if it moves over 2 or 3 zeros, you've made a really you've made a really good return on your investment in that scenario. All right, so there you go. Thoughts on Shiro? Great. What I haven't looked at it in a long term. I still own it. Still own the Shiryu tokens, and I just haven't heard anything more about them in a while. And I'm upside down in the tokens that I bought. So there you go. How much SHIB do I hold? I've lost count. It's I don't even know. Billions, hundreds of billions. I'd have to go check, to be honest with you. It's a lot. I don't even look at it. It's literally stored over on my it's in cold storage, if you will. I don't even look at it. It's hundreds and hundreds of billions. I've added to my bag like 4 times, something like that. Yeah. So somebody asked, what if you're giving crypto as a gift? I'm assuming you're asking about that in relationship to taxes. Basically, yeah. I mean, it's any type of a gift scenario, you have to declare it as a gift and things of that nature. And then I don't know if you have to declare it as a gift when you got it or when you sell it. I think it's probably when you sell it. So when you get it, you have to recognize a cost basis. Let's say you got it today and it was worth $2,000. Now that's a cost basis in that. And then when you go to sell it, you have to recognize it as a gift, at the profit on the gift. Probably that's actually probably 2 taxable events. I'm not a CPA, so this is not tax advice. So you'd have to recognize from a taxation standpoint that you received the gift. And let's say it was worth $2,000 when you received it. So you have to recognize that as a taxable event. And then you have to recognize that when you sold it, you made X amount of profit or you had a loss. That's probably how I would say it. But again, consult your own CPA. This is not investing or tax advice. There you go. There you go. What do I mine any crypto? I do not. I do not mine any crypto. I've always kind of thought it'd be kind of cool to do that, but I don't want to set up a crypto mining farm, and there's a lot of cost basis and things like that. So I do not. So yeah, I do know my son has like two or three of his friends that actually mine Dogecoin, and they were making some money doing it, and I haven't asked recently. So yeah, I don't mine any crypto. A lot of my members of my private Discord mine crypto. Let's see. So what's going on with Saitama? We talked about Saitama a couple times already, guys. I think that Saitama is in a kind of wait and see mode, right? Saitama is kind of wait and see with what is going on with Saitama, Saita Realty launch, all that's going on there. It's moved down pretty dramatically from its previous levels. I still own my Saitama bag. I'm still here, and I'm just kind of waiting to see how all this plays out, guys. So that's really kind of where I am at. Excuse me. So Hams, where was that? I just saw something. Hold on. Let's see. There's a question. Any thoughts on helping friends and family overcome the fear factor of getting into crypto and looking past the stereotypes with crypto? That is an interesting question. So the Shakeup asked, any thoughts on helping friends and family overcome the fear factor of getting into crypto? So yeah, crypto is scary to people, and I don't really understand why. I think that, so my advice to you, Shakeup, you asked the question is that ease them into the waters with like a major exchange like crypto.com or Coinbase. The reason is that those are almost like an online stock trading account, right? And so they're very similar to like an E-Trade or Ameritrade or whatever. They have a very kind of similar look and feel and things like that. You get it, you fund the account, all those kind of things. And there's a lot of different coins and tokens on those respective centralized exchanges, and then they get used to it, because if you start them off in the decentralized world with like a wallet like Trust Wallet or MetaMask and gas fees and connecting to Uniswap or Pancake, that stuff's confusing and scary, right? And so I wouldn't do that. So I guess that's kind of where my brain thinks about it. My wife calls crypto funny money. She's like, I think it's funny money. And I just have to laugh at her. I don't think she understands it. She does kind of get it, since it's what I do. It's what I talk about all the time. But yeah, I mean, there is some fear around it. And I think that that mentality will change as we roll forward also. I don't know if that answers your question, but there you go. Oh, sorry. Somebody asked a question about Shinja. I'm sorry if I skipped it, Hams. I'm not seeing every question, guys, so there's a lot of questions coming in. Shinja, I don't have an opinion. I think I haven't looked at them in quite a while. I know that they're still out there, still doing their thing. I don't have a positive or negative opinion about them. I'm really neutral. For me, it's a bandwidth thing, and I just haven't had time to look at them and see kind of what's going on. If you weren't here earlier, I'm looking at how I can change my channel a little bit. I want to be doing more broader market stuff to help you guys understand what's going on in the overall broad market, more about Bitcoin, Ethereum, because they drive the market more. I'm going to be doing more videos on regulation, taxation. I'm going to be doing more videos on things you need to be doing to be better in crypto, like how to take profits and things like that. So it's just a bandwidth thing for me. So I haven't looked at Shinja. I wasn't ignoring your question, Hamza. So sorry about that. So there you go. So let me see. Will reverse split tactic cause me to lose my money in the long run, or potentially help me to obtain greater gains? I don't know the answer to that. It's specifically within that scenario. I haven't looked at any kind of reverse split scenarios as it relates to crypto. There you go. Do I think Crow will be the top exchange in the U.S.? I love Crow. I'm a huge fan of Cronos, of Crow, and I think that ultimately they will unseat Coinbase. I think it's going to take some time, but Crypto.com is the marketing. They're just amazing marketers, and they're growing, I guarantee you, by leaps and bounds. So thoughts on Dogezilla? I don't have any thoughts on Dogezilla. If you're doing well in it, hey man, amen. Take profits, right? That's where I'm at on that. Courteous Crypto. What do we have to do to get Jake's page back? He's back up. He is Jake Gagan is back up and running, so he got his channel back this morning. In fact, I texted him and said, "Hey man, your channel's back up," and he texted me and he's like, "Dude," he said, "I woke up to your text and thank you for letting me know." So I thought that was pretty cool because I'm in Dallas and he's in California, right? So I'm 2 hours ahead of him. So I texted him and said, "Hey man, you're back in business." So Burke Lake, other way around on taxes, Austin, less than a year, short term, 306 days plus is long term. Yeah, I mean, other way around taxes. I don't understand your question, Burks, but yeah, less than a year is short term and more than a year is long term. So there we go. Let me see. What do you think about? What do I think about Shiba Inu going to a penny? I think Shiba Inu going to a penny is possible in 3 or 4 years. We've got to get north of 3 million holders, and we have to burn a ton, and probably north of 30% of the overall supply has to be burned. So that's what I think. Did I talk about Solana, Raul? No, I love Solana. I own Solana. I'm a fan of Solana, and I haven't looked at it recently. It's probably not a bad buy right now. Solana, where's Solana? Right here. Probably not a bad buy right now if you're looking at buying and holding long term. I'm a big fan of Solana. I'm a big fan of all of these other blockchains out there like Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Phantom, Cardano, all those guys because they're all really Ethereum competitors, if you will, in one way or the other. And I like owning all of those. And so I've always been very vocal about that. Okay. Yeah. Let's show that. Sorry about that. Okay, so I keep forgetting that this is a screen behind the screen. Let me see here really quickly. Oh wow, Hamza, you don't like me anymore. I did answer your question. Sorry about that. I guess I didn't answer it in your time frame. Take care. More power. My best of luck to you. There we go. How do I feel about AVAX? Man, I love them. I like Avalanche. That's kind of it's one I just talked about. I'm a huge fan of them. Long-term hold, long-term buy. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan. When SHIB on Robinhood? Man, I don't know. Nobody knows. Anybody says they know is full of it, right? I mean, Robinhood's just going to continue to do their crap. That's really what it comes down to. Let me get a drink. All right, guys, let's get to 250 likes. We're at 219 right now. Everybody, if you're new here and you haven't already done so, smash the like button, please. All right, cool. All right, let's move on. All right. So, Crypto Rock, just want to cash out of Saitama and soon as I recoup my $500 investment. I hear you. I understand. I get it. For me, Shiba Inu is a long term. Okay, but I know people that are doing it short term. For me, it's a long term hold. I look at the ecosystem and year build. Years builds. Multi-year scenario. It's a long term for me. Shiba looks awesome. Dogelon Mars. Joe, we talked about Dogelon Mars. Man, it's one of those deals where Dogelon is an interesting project to me. There's no utility, and yet it continues to just crush it and do well. And I applaud that. There you go. All right, Go Gadget Crypto's in the house. Got a mod in, so thank you for that. What's going on, Go Gadget Crypto? 379 ETH sell on what? Chase Wilson, 379 ETH sell on what? Was that in for Shinja? What? Beret, I want to ask you overall, what is Saitama? I'm asking because I want to buy, but when I'm seeing the supply, I'm scary about it. That's a Beret. That's a massively loaded question. I mean, Saitama is a huge crypto project that's been here for a while. It's got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of holders. They're working towards releasing Saitama, which is their wallet. Very active community, and it's at some good buying levels if you're looking at buying and holding. I was just talking to another YouTuber today, and he was like looking to add to his bag. So I've added to my bag 4 times. I'm cool with where I'm at on my bag, but you got to run it through your own due diligence. So there you go. Dojo swap comes out any day now and ready for. Yep, cool. Do I think that the whales should carry the laboring ore as it relates to burning SHIB? It's not going to happen. I wish they would, but no, that's never going to happen. But thanks for the question, Remy. Martin, it's my first time trading. I started 1 month ago and I chose this bad time before war. I'm not selling, but oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, buy and hold, right? It's gonna. I mean, this too shall pass, or come back to. Thoughts on zombie? I covered zombie. I'm a fan of zombie. I did cover Shiryu. I haven't looked at it in a while. Dogelon. Somebody's asking me no Patreon updates. Yeah, so I haven't been active in my Patreon lately, because I've been kind of retooling and rethinking what I'm going to be doing for you guys. So y'all are going to hear it here first. I'm going to be putting together a newsletter. I'm going to be putting together a newsletter for you guys, and that's what I've been working on. And plus, I was at my niece's wedding for a whole week, and I just haven't been as active in my Patreon. So I'm coming back in, and I'm going to be doing some cool stuff for you. So there you go on that. But hey, was it JJ in Maroc? I can't pronounce your username, but I appreciate you calling me out on it. That's no problem. Okay. All right. Cool. Thoughts on one? I don't have Cesar. I don't have a thought on one. So there you go on that. Courteous Crypto. Would it be possible for me to interview you on my channel? Yeah, Courteous. Follow me on Twitter, and then I'll follow you back, and then we can talk. Sure. I mean, I don't know. That's cool. I'm always open to talking with people. So sure. Good afternoon. This is Mo from Florida. What's going on, Mo? Chase Wilson. Austin got a little hair of the dog in that tumbler. Oh, Chase, you saw me on the Sandstorm show last night, I'm assuming. I did have a little bit of a hangover this morning. Now, I have a secret. I drink, I've started drinking really good tequila. I drink, oh my God, Casamigos Reposado. Is that right? Reposado. Casamigos Reposado. Basically, it's brown tequila and tonic. So here in Texas we call it a ranch water. So it's good tequila with a tonic and lime. And I did have a little bit of a hangover this morning, Chase. Yes, I did. So I'm glad. Thanks for calling me out on that. I appreciate it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I did have a little bit of one. So yeah, cool. Drenmore, Austin, this is a good format because we're focusing on real helpful info. Thank you. Appreciate it. Dogelon Mars covered Dogelon. XRP covered XRP, guys. Valuation on XRP, guys. I know, man, XRP is hard. Man, if that SEC lawsuit ever gets settled, XRP is going to just go through the roof. I personally know of two people that are sitting on millions of dollars worth of XRP tokens, and they are betting on the long game that this will be settled. Here's what my opinion about XRP is. The SEC lawsuit will be settled at some point. It will be. And it's just a matter of when. That's really what it comes down to, right? So that's what I got for you on that. Crypto Rock. I wasn't around for the 1,000 ETH sell. Yes, I saw it. I saw the 1,000 sell of Shinja. Yes, I did see that. Yeah. I did see that, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I saw that come through. Yep. Ed, I don't have any opinions on tonic. I need to look into it. You've been like the 18th person that's asked about that. What would you buy on the dip from these? Okay, Uni, Phantom, Sand, Matic, Mana, and Gala. Gala for sure. And Phantom and Sand. Phantom, Sand, and Gala. Those are the three I would buy for that. Whoever asked that question. When is Shibarium going online? We don't know. I was looking at an article this morning. Was talking about that. That's going to be a game changer. That thing is going to be so damn cool. Yeah. So it's going to be really cool. Somebody's asking about Gala. I love Gala. I have a running joke. I think y'all have heard me. So you guys all know I'm tight with Zach Humphreys. He's a good buddy of mine. And so I used to kid Zach. I got into Phantom real early, made some good money on Phantom, and that was one. And then he didn't buy. And then I always kind of gave him crap about it. Well, he's done the exact same thing with me with Gala. He got into Gala. I didn't do it. He told me to buy it. I didn't. And now he's like, dude, you should have got into Gala. It's up this. And I'm like, I don't even want to hear it. So I don't own any Gala, and I plan on buying some. I think Gala is going to be cool as heck for the long term. So there you go. Appreciate that. Alpha, what are your honest opinions, Austin, of all these copycats of SHIB with the insert random copyright name and Inu token? Oh, it's a good question, Alpha. So you're basically asking me like all these Inus out there. Here's what it is. If you go back and look, Shiba Inu came out. It was the first Inu, right? And then so you have to look at it from the people that are coming out with new projects. So they're looking at it and they're like, man, Shiba Inu hit, it was massive, and then Saitama Inu and things like that, right? Even though I know Saitama has changed their name, etc. But when you're trying to get the attention of like the big bulk of the public, you and I, the millions and millions of you and I, then the Inu tag was one of the reasons that was kind of helped in that. And so, but I think with that said, that's why people are doing it. I think it's been done to death. Okay. So that. And then secondly, beyond that, now we've got a new scenario playing out. I know you guys have seen them, is that you're starting to see blends of names, like, like a blend of like Saitama and Shiba Inu, things like that. Shiba Doge. Again, I'm not slamming them but Shiba Doge was the first to do that. So Shiba Doge was the first to combine two names. Now they had a very unique proposition because it was a Shiba Inu whale and a Doge whale that came together to form Shiba Doge. So I think that's the next iteration of I think the Inus are slowly dying out, and right now this iteration that we're seeing now is the blends of two different projects names. Ultimately, it's a marketing tactic. It's a marketing tactic to try to get traction and to try to get penetration into and be known. That's really what it comes down to. So there you go. And I don't have an opinion on it right or wrong from a marketing perspective. I get it because these projects are just trying to get off the ground. And most crypto projects die because they never get exposure, and the millions of you and I don't ever find out about them and don't know about them. So there you go. So it was a good question, Alpha Preacher. I appreciate that. That was a really good question. Reposado, thank you for that. Smajo, Reposado. It's been a long day. Yes, Reposado. So if you like tequila, or let me restate this, I have never liked tequila before, because I didn't like bad tequila. But I have some friends who like good tequila, and they're like, dude, buy Reposados and you'll be happy. And so I've started drinking, I used to drink vodka and soda. Now I drink tequila, good Reposado tequila and soda with lime, and it is really good. It has good flavor too. Hey, Foxy's in the house. What's going on, Foxy? One of my mods. Welcome. Am I buying Cider Realty today? No, I'm not doing that today. I'm sitting watching. I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm more of a conservative, kind of wait and watch guy. And that's where I'm at. I want to make sure all of it works. Everything is good. Everything is golden. And yes, I realize that I might miss out on some opportunities, but that's where I'm at. Okay. So good question though. Thank you. Appreciate that. Drink tea with lemon and honey. I guess that's for my head cold. That's a good idea. AMC accepting Doge on the 19th. Yes, I think, but no, I don't think it's going to impact Doge's price. Mike, Saitanobi just went live with their staking. Yeah, 45% Saitanobi's got 45% APY. Wow, that's craziness. Cool. I don't mean that in a bad way, right? Okay. Explain the XRP lawsuit for newbies. Oh my God. Man, I don't know if I can explain it for newbies. Basically, the SEC sued Ripple for how they did their ICO. It really, the SEC said that it was they were trying to classify it as a security. That's it. That's really, there's more to it than that, but and so I think what they were doing is that they were trying to pick off one of the biggest targets back in 2000, whatever it was, 18, 17, it was a while ago. I've slept since then. And they just went after Ripple, and that's it. They're trying to say, hey, there was a security and you didn't do it the right way and all this kind of stuff, because if you look at crypto is not classified as a security, and thus that's why the SEC here in the United States is not involved in the regulation of crypto. Okay. And so that's the shortest answer I can give you. There are many levels of permutations, but there you go. So let me know, Crypto Drew, if that explanation was satisfactory or not. Okay. Yeah. So let me see here. What do I think about Algo? I own Algo, and I think it's a good one. I think it's for me, it's a long-term hold. That's it. It's one of those things I'm holding long term. So let me see. So Praneeth, what's my opinion of Shiba Doge? I think that Shiba Doge is one of the best well-run projects out there, and you talking about a project where the people behind it are running it with a long-term strategic vision in place. Those guys are. They are, and that's pretty cool. Let me see. Dylan, what do I think of DAP radar? I don't even know what that one is, Dylan. There you go. Glenn Field, need to try Clase Azul. Glenn, I have Clase Azul, and I bought the white bottle, and my wife nearly fell over when she found out how much that one bottle cost, right? And so, but you know what's funny, Glenn? Go look and see if you can, your local, I don't know where you're at in the country or whatever, but go look. Casamigos, one word, Casamigos. Well, you know what? We're just going to do this. We're going to go do Casamigos. Reposado. Here we go. This is the one that I really like. You didn't know we were going to be talking about liquor here, did you? Casamigos. So it's the Reposado that I like. Now, they have the Añejo too, which I haven't had. I need to go buy. It's a little bit more, but this Reposado is the one that I drink, Glenn, so you might want to check it out. And it's reasonable price. I mean, it's pretty much kind of what they all are. But this is one, if you can get it, it's pretty cool. This is the Clase Azul that Glenn was just telling me about. Oh, so there you go. You didn't know this was going to be we're going to talk about tequila, did you? There we go. So let me see. Smash the like button. All right, guys, let's get to 275 likes. Appreciate you. All right, so let's see. Smash the like button. Everything is buy and Terry. Get your coins. Austin, is Saitama safe? Are you sure? Do you have the ability to sell if you want it? I'm assuming, Martin, you're asking me, I mean, do I think Saitama, I still own Saitama. I still have tens of thousands of dollars of Saitama, and I'm not selling. I'm holding. I want to see Saitamask go live. I want to see everything. I've said all this in videos. And here's the thing. I mean, if you're asking me about Saitamask, I have downloaded the app. I've tried to use it. Obviously it's still not all there yet. I know that they're working diligently on it, but I want to see the swap go live. I want to see it work and those things like that. And then I want to see more exchanges, and so I'm on record as stating these things. And so once we see that, I think we'll continue to go up. Let me see here. Foxy, did you see Apollo announced a new exchange? Yes, I did. Those of you guys, I'm a fan of Apollo. And so I think this is a really, really great, fantastic project. So they just announced L-Bank. So this is their second exchange, I believe. And I believe they've got another one coming in some point in time. But yeah, I'm a major, major fan of Apollo and what they're doing. They're doing some really cool stuff in Apollo. So you might want to check them out if you haven't already done so. Mike Ski, all of the good news, and Shiba Inu was buying it up, yet it's doing nothing when in October went parabolic over new news. So Mike, here's the thing. It's a fair question. Shiba Inu's not going to do anything because the overall market is down, okay? So you can't have Shiba Inu being a top, what are we at right now? 15 crypto with a market cap of 13 billion and the entire Bitcoin and Ethereum is down, period. That's not going to happen. So when the entire crypto market turns back around and social sentiment goes up, when the crypto fear and greed moves back up to maybe a neutral or into this light green right here, then Shiba Inu will start to move, period. Or we get major catalysts for Shiba Inu, which right now, there's not any coming in the next week or two that I'm aware of. So it's a great question, Mike, but that's really the bottom line, right? So there you go. Let me see. Mark, am I holding bone? Yes, and I want to pick up some more. What do I know about API 3? Michael, I do not know anything about that. Relax. Thanks for the super chat. How do you feel about Crow, Sand, Mana? Like all three of them. Let's see. All right, guys. I've been here an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a 10 minute call, and then I'm gonna be heading out to go have some lunch. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. Where is a good source to find new plays, and will Terra be a better version of Saitama? I don't know if Terra be a better version of Saitama. Don't know. And a good place to find new plays. That's tough. I would just tell you to kind of look around at different YouTube channels and look at kind of what they're talking about, content, and are they kind of unveiling new tokens? Like there's, between myself and a couple other YouTubers out there, like Awesome Austin, Sandstorm, those guys are good. Be looking at for new tokens that are doing AMAs and but then run them through your own due diligence, right? And make sure that that new token has some type of a it's been audited through something like TARP or somebody like that. So that's my 2 cents. George Clooney brand, thank you, Austin. Your Mexican accent is spot on. I didn't know it. I didn't. Reposado. Yeah, I know. You gotta laugh at yourself, right? What do I think about Loop Ring? I don't have an opinion. Let me see. XRP, very simple there. The threat the Fed needed to slow them down. Yep, I agree. Check out the Luna One project. Is investing standard. I'm assuming you're asking Nonami about 0.005 for Shiba Inu by the end of this year. No, I don't think that will happen by the end of this year. Thoughts on XLM? I haven't looked at XLM in a million years, so that's honestly my opinion on them. Algorand, what thoughts? I'm still holding, and I still think long term they're a good play. Thanks, guys. Pretty cool. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thanks for getting me to 270 likes. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to start trying to do more live streams. I like doing live streams, and I just need to. I got out of the habit of doing them, and so I appreciate you guys supporting me. Thank you truly for supporting my channel, truly, sincerely, and stay safe out there, and try to be looking for opportunities. Right here, right now, when the crypto is in the red is when there's good opportunities. Don't be buying on the FOMO days when it's just screaming in the green. These are the days that you should be looking for opportunities. But I would also tell you, keep cash on the side and keep a good amount of stablecoin or cash or whatever it is, because, and this is not investing advice, by the way, we don't know where this Russia-Ukraine crisis thing's going to go. We really don't, right? And so I'm sitting on a lot of stablecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, things like that. But I'm moving more and more into stablecoins because I think you've got to be kind of very leery, and with the Russia-Ukraine thing, we don't know if that's going to go sideways. Just cards on the table. So there you go. So guys, I appreciate you. Have a good day and go make some money, and I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.